Bring me to my men.
No one controls
The vengeance of Clan Pestilence.
Squirt musk of bravery!
Weapons of mass destruction. Yes, yeah. The Lord of Dick. So stitch limbs together. Experiments! Ratkin! Set ready! Fight for Mulder Clan! Fight for Thrata!
The Flesh Laboratory is where you can augment your minions by mutating, splicing, or surgically altering them to improve their performance in war. One of your units has become unstable due to receiving too many augmentations. This will cause it to degrade during battle, after which it may be beneficial to recycle it.
hunger. Clan, eat well now. Eat every last one.
The acquisition of lands is the surest path to supremacy in war. Through territorial...
Unleash war beasts. Best experiment. Big scare more enemy things. Master of beasts.
Storm Summoner.
Skaven Packmaster.
You dare approach...
Master of beasts. Scurry Scamper. It's alive!
Your recruitment facilities are at maximum capacity, my lord. Training of additional recruits will begin as soon as possible.
I must eat, feed. Bifurcate and transplant. Good for experiment trial. Gnawing hunger. Hunger. Endless hunger. Master Mutator!
Throt the unclean!
Your plan is the dark menace that lurks unseen, Warlord. You are masters of concealment and deception, and the oblivious fools that dwell above.
No higher power than I.
Very well. Purest warpstone.
You would do well to strengthen your armed forces, for in such dangerous times, it pays to be prepared to meet the enemy. Yet be sure to keep an eye on your expenditure, for any standing army must be maintained with gold.
Give creation thing life. Twist, bend, mangle, experiment!
Beast tyrant! Command, pack! Beasts, follow!
Master Lord of Hell Pit!
Even those surface dwellers who have heard tales of the Skaven Under Empire regard them as little more than myths. Few know the true extent of the cities your kind build beneath the ruins of other races, devious lord. Subterfuge is amongst the greatest weapons of the Skaven.
I must eat, feed! Wastes time, but will.
Money is the lifeblood of success and glory. Without the means to support your armies, you will be powerless to make war. Seek to raise your income. Your kind burns energy, blessed or perhaps cursed with a high metal. Verminous reinforcements may occasionally be summoned from below the battlefield, mighty lord. It is not for nothing that your kind are infamous for employing the element of surprise in war.
Time time to feed feast. Meat flesh for me!
Beasts trained, Goodwell. Thou petst serve me. Lord of beasts. Beasts will comply, ply. War beast trainer. Pack prowling.
You scamper scary.
Master Mutator!
Night runners. What orders? Rick-a-rack! Ready! Council's command! Ready now! To the Vermintide! To the Vermintide! Skaven slaves! I'm now ready! Skaven slaves! Slingers! Night runners! Our pile's yours! Great!
Your troops will fire at will without orders to the contrary, Commander. Have them conserve their ammunition, if you so wish.
Guide us, Horned One! Onwards!
Front!
Spears! Not scurry, yes! Straight! And skitter! And die! Slingers! Yes, Master! Scurry! Ready? Skitter, now! Move! Quick! What? Retreat! Retreat! Hasten, hurry! Retreat, retreat! Slayers! Clan rats!
Throttle! Throttle!
Ready, ready! Advance, retreat! Counter command! Our tail yours! Our tail's yours! At once, Master! Master, kill! Clan rats! Slayers! String the carpet! Guys, horn ones! What orders? What? Back up the ground! Skaven slaves! Very good, Master! Form of Valentine!
Master, feed! Many
Slayers!
experiment begins, Odysseus!
Nasty kill! Kill! Skaven slaves! The musk of fear! Night runners! Trace! Spells of doom!
Throttle! Throttle!
Retreat! Retreat! Retreat your bones! Now tail's yours! Slingers! That kill!
We losing!
Clan rats! We obey!
Spears!
Skrenrika Bokrek!
Guide us, horned ones! Rickaback! Our tail's yours!
Clan rats! Attack! Attack!
Back underground! Ready! Ready! March! No, yes! Attack!
Slingers! Tails forward!
Attack! Shriek! Shriek! Spears! Faster! Scurry! Quick! Quick! Retreat! Retreat!
Slingers! As you wish! Yes, yes!
Fight! Attack! Murder! Kill! Kill!
Now, ready, now! Kill, yes!
Tail's yours! Such attackers!
Skaven slaves! Clan rats!
Fight! Fight!
Die, things!
Spears!
Run, run!
Valentine! Spears!
Back underground! Clan rats! Eat, bite! Nasty things, die! Resurrect! Slaves, die! Fear us! I'm rats! Stoddard master! What? Die! 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 Scapa! Go! Scapa! Go! What?
Group your units for best effect, Commander. Formations may be useful when maneuvering before the enemy.
Front!
Art skill's yours. Squeak, squeak. March, scurry, dance, Night Brothers. Backbite! Slingster! Faster, scurry! Now, move! Very good, Master. Move, move! Breaking out! Scream, Ricardo, Skaven slaves! Scream, Ricardo, Ready! Ready! Yes, yes! What? Very good, Master! Scarpa, go! Skaven slaves! We move! Advance retreat! No! What? For the Valentine! Hasten, hurry! Now! Ready now!
Master Mutator!
Retreat! Back on the ground! Cover! Yes! Retreat! Magic! Horned rats will! Slingers! Council's command! At once! Hasten, hurry! Council's command! Hasten, hurry! Back on the ground! Move this! Die! Quick!
Front!
Retreat! Nice runners! Retreat! Ready! Scouting, yes! Master kill! Now! Yes! Stop!
Front!
Snake! Die! What? Stop! Go!
As I hold Gal Maraz, I am...
Master! Scientist of Plague! foes. Pox, violence, and sickness. They revel in the rot. Kugath, a plague father. I'll conquer. Grandfather loves us all. Such love, little shadows, poorly thought out.
The acquisition of lands is the surest path.
Rats. My pox rats are loaded. Haul it to my lab.
See that much of this area lies under your control. Complete the acquisition of this province, and you will gain complete dominion over those that exist there.
It would empower grandfather's children. My bruise bubble. Give Lurgle rot to more. Have new legions. Despair, Lord. Love Taliban. Join the grandest experiment. Specimens for the battle study. Yes, this will aid my studies. Martic. Plague written. Decay. Taliban. Throw. I must test my contagion. Fox. Plague ridden. A moving. Specimens required. It further my studies. Nurgle's chosen. Submit to my research. Fitted to master.
Disease and decay are the
Was immortal once. I yearn to spread my disease.
A hero has been rallied.
Hugs, kisses, and debilitating diseases. Combine them with the power of contagious friendship, and you get oodles of broken fun. Because in Total War Warhammer 3, we're going to be using the wonderful friends of Papa Nurgle to put a whole new meaning to the word
Money
sick,
is
while
the
using
lifeblood.
a few slightly, extremely overpowered mechanics. I'm the Grim Cleaver, and before we get into the video, consider subscribing to the channel, or this guy will take up refuge under your bed. But fecal fun aside, let's get into the video. So if you've never heard of a Total War game, I'll explain the main mechanics along the way. Starting a new campaign, we get a bunch of factions to choose from. We have Khorne, the Blood God, Tzeentch, or a reskinned Protoss, Kislev, who are basically just normal Russians, Cathay, a faction ruled by a dragon addicted to crushed green rocks, and Slaanesh, the BDSM enthusiast who forgot the safe word. But we're gonna be playing Nurgle, a bunch of fleabags who like to spread their gift in the form of plagues. Plagues that are also completely broken in the way they work, which we'll get to later. And now we get to meet our, beautiful beautiful leader. Now, there's a whole bunch of like lore and stuff, and oh no, I accidentally skipped it. Basically, there's like a super polar bear, and we want to use him to make a disease. I don't really know. And so loading into the game, we have our nice city right here and our good friend Kuga. So what we're looking at right now is the main campaign map of the game. This is where we see all the cities and armies and all that fun stuff. We can click on our settlement over here to build stuff, or our army to recruit more units. So by clicking on Kugath here and then clicking the enemy army, we can go to attack them. We're then brought to this screen where I can choose to either auto-resolve the battle, which just fights everything for us, or as I can choose, fight it myself. And that brings us to this lovely battlefield over here, where we can admire our good friend Kugath in all of his, glory. On this side is all of our guys, and the other is these disgusting ogres. You might not like it, but this is what peak male performance looks like. So after I set up all of my units here, we can go ahead and start the battle. Kugath actually has a ranged attack, where I think he just, oh hey, that's really cool. Turns out that using chunks of yourself is a really good weapon. Either way, we have to actually, kill our enemy now. And unsurprisingly, these Noblars, I think, are just gonna get completely overwhelmed. Meanwhile, their Ogre Lord is trying to fight Kugath single-handedly, which I don't know if that's really a good idea. Oh, hey, that's... I can also cast
Your
spells from down
demonic
here
kin are empowered by the winds of magic flowing strongly across the skies. Their energies course
I'd
through
be a little
you.
scared too if this is what I was up against. Now I can just go ahead and fast forward and have all of our units just go and circle beat this guy into the next dimension. After we win a battle, we have a choice of what to do with the remaining enemies. I could eat them, I could sacrifice them, or I can use them to make plagues. And you know which one we're gonna do. Now that we've defeated that first army, the game will automatically recruit for us this guy over here. Now this guy right here is absolutely crucial to us winning battles, because we can actually take a look at his skill tree and you can see that he has a bunch of stuff he can cast. But right now, none of this really matters. But later in the game, when we level him up, he's gonna get really, really broken. So now we can just go over here and attack the settlement, which is gonna bring us to yet another battle, and this time with a bunch of slightly tougher guys. So this time around, the battle is actually going to be fought in a settlement. And dear God, thank you, CA, for making these battles better. So in these kinds of siege battles, we want to go ahead and capture all these minor supply locations and yada, yada, yada. I don't give a crap. Okay, so it looks like the ogres got smart and they're riding... I don't even know what these things are. Unfortunately, we have a crap load of these disgusting nurglings, which are pretty much going to overwhelm anything. And they're already running away. Good job, AI. The AI is genuinely confusing me at this point. Oh my gosh. I love these nurglings so much. These ogres might be like 10 times our size. Unfortunately, we have way more than them. Something else I could do is that you'll notice there's a lot of gaps in the ogres' formation. I can actually just force path my guys past the ogres in order to surround them. So as long as I just keep clicking over and over and over again, my guys are just gonna surround them. So another thing that we have access to is Nurgle has an army ability over here. What this means is that as our units take damage, we generate points. We can then use those points in order to curse our enemies. This one just reduces speed, but as the game goes on, we get access to some pretty ridiculous ones.
The population of this province has grown under your care.
Oh my god, that's a lot of vomit. Something else you notice is that sometimes enemies will have these little icons over their head. These flags mean that they're routing and running away. The thing about our faction, though, is because we're a bunch of chaos demons, we never rout. So our disgusting horde is just going to fight until they die. Alrighty, yeah, we did it. I can choose to try to hunt down as many guys as I can before the battle ends, but the big weakness of the Nurgle faction is that we are so slow. I mean, Valve produces games faster than we do, so by winning this battle, we now can occupy the settlement and gain access to it. This lets us start building stuff in order to get more money. Normally, you spend money up here to build buildings. You then spend more money in order to upgrade those buildings. But with Nurgle, you build the buildings only once and they grow into their next stages. The growing part costs absolutely nothing, which means that making things is extremely cheap for our faction because all of our buildings automatically upgrade themselves. As you can see here, we have this whole list of units that we can get. Normally, it takes takes a while to train units. But with Nurgle, we can instantaneously summon units. The downside is that they don't summon at full health, and we can only summon so many. We get more units as buildings progress through their stages. The end result of this, though, is that we can just regurgitate armies on top of any one of our cities at any point. And as it turns out, being able to materialize entire armies from thin air is actually really strong. So after winning the settlement battle, all of our heroes leveled up. And in terms of skills, our plague-ridden guy has a very specific job. Later in the game, we also get access to something called Fleshy Abundance, which we'll explore when we get there, but trust me, it's really, really overpowered. So right now, our main goal in this game is to just keep expanding and taking more settlements. And to do that, I need to introduce the most important mechanic in the game for us, also known as our plagues. Here, this is where we use infections in order to garner plagues, which give us bonuses. All of the plagues are up here, but we can also unlock more and more symptoms, which makes our plagues even better. Right now, most of the plagues that we have are not very strong, and they just seek to get us more infections. But as the game goes on, as long as we keep spreading plagues, we could get some really useful stuff. When I have my selection done, I can just click infect, and boom. This plague here can actually spread to different settlements as well as nearby armies, which means that one of our big goals in this playthrough is just to keep spreading more and more plagues to get more and more bonuses. So we went ahead and moved over to the enemy settlement, and just to show you the power of plagues, we've already spread the plague to the enemy army. So I went ahead and started the siege for the next settlement that we have to take. I also have like a breath spell, which, ooh, baby. Kugat here had a little bit too much Taco Bell. So right now the enemy is basically just trying to fight us in this giant blob fest. Unfortunately for them, that's exactly what we want. So Kugath actually has a really good passive ability called Nurgling Infestation, which heals all of our nearby Nurglings. What this means is that we basically just want the fight to devolve into a giant blob, because it makes us really, really strong. On the other side of things, I can also use this Miasma of Pestilence and cast it on all the enemy troops. So as long as we sit here in a giant, disgusting blob, we keep regenerating more health than they actually can hurt us for. Oh my god, this almost feels unfair. So Kugath sitting in a giant ball seems like it's kind of strong, but it gets way worse. By getting Kugath up to near the end of this skill tree, he gains an ability where he simply deals constant damage to everyone around him. Which means that if we sit in those giant blob fights, Kugath will single-handedly kill an entire enemy army. Literally by sitting there and doing nothing. Okay, so we just got a technology which is extremely important, which unlocks the symptom called fever. The fever symptom gives us money every time a plague gets spread. So unfortunately I walked a little bit away from our settlement, and now there's a bunch of dwarves knocking on the door. I'm gonna hope that I can beat the dwarves with what I have as the garrison in the settlement, but Kugath is gonna come over here and just attack this settlement. So just like the last battle, we're just gonna ball up all of our units and split off a couple to capture the point, and we should be good. Okay, so something a little strange is units just kind of like phase through these barricades if they're friendlies, so you know, they just go whoop, 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 whoop. And now all we gotta do is just surround them on the other side, and all of these ogres are gonna be trapped. And after a good 10 minutes of just sitting in a blob, we've managed to basically kill all of them. Oh god, now there's another army that's about to attack our settlement over here.
Why don't we share medals now?
Is this what online dating is like for women? Okay, so those dwarves are attacking us again, and I don't think we're gonna win this. However, we can inflict a crap load of casualties. So you know that projectile that Kugath, our main general, shoots, the giant blob of himself? We can actually build towers that shoot that, and twice as fast. So from the last couple games, minor settlement battles on the defensive side got majorly reworked. Now we have these things called defensive supplies. We can use those to build towers or to build barricades. Also, this is the range of the tower. It's like 800 trillion miles. It's ridiculous. So if we take a couple of shots at the dwarves down here, they do a ton of damage. Now that might not seem like a ton, but we actually get supplies as the game goes on. Supplies that we can use to build even more towers. I mean, already look at how much damage we've done to these units without doing a single thing. So unsurprisingly, we lost, but with an army that was 1/5 the size of theirs, we almost killed half of them. Okay, so it looks like he decided to just chill and stay here. So I don't think you're gonna have a good time, buddy. Oh, this seems a little thematic. Looks like the dwarves are just gonna sit up on this hill and wait for us to come to them. I just love watching. Oh my gosh, Kugeth is just stamping on them. What the hell? The fact that our fastest units are a bunch of diseased frogs is I think that sums up the Nurgle faction really well. It's like, go get them, boys. We're almost there. We've been going for so long. The animation for these guys looks so dainty and silly. It makes these frogs so much more lovable. Aha, and it's already beginning. And again. Okay, and it looks like the dwarves are actually going to try to siege our settlement, which is cool because, you know, they just gave themselves the plague by doing it. But instead of waiting for them to attack us, we can actually just go ahead and attack them first. All right, so unfortunately they have a really good spot and they have a lot of ranged units, which are probably going to deal a lot of damage, but that's exactly why we have our giant frogs. You see, our frogs are so big, in fact, that I can actually just force them to walk directly over the dwarves and push their way through their lines. Oh my god, we've made the battlefield complete chaos at this point. There's just random packs of dwarves everywhere getting eaten by frogs. Oh boy, I sure do love our frog cavalry charging against the enemy. They just use their bellies. Wait, there's only one guy left. Is he dead yet? No, he's... Oh, nope, he's dead. Oh my gosh, from that fight alone, we get 310 infections. Holy crap. Oh, wow, I just got a random offer from these beastmen to give us $2,000 and sign a non-aggression pact. I didn't even know you guys existed, to be honest. Okay, great. So this is what I was looking for. So a plague just spread to Stormvat Mount, but you might be realizing there was already a plague in Stormvat Mount.
Your
What does
key
that exactly
structures
mean?
will
Well, here's where
bloom,
the busted
flower,
mechanic
and
regarding
decay,
plagues comes
like
in.
the
Plagues
cycle.
can actually re-spread to the same settlements that they already exist in. So if you have two settlements and both of them have the plague at the same time, they can still keep spreading the plague to each other. Now, for a couple of reasons, that can get really silly. First, by using rots, every time a plague gets spread, we get more Nurglings to summon. And with fever, every time a plague spreads, we also get more money. When you combine these two together and you keep using them over and over again, we get a ton of money and a ton of Nurglings. There are other things in there that increase the plague duration or increase the chance of it spreading, and you get so much value. And again, you can see this doesn't really make any sense. We just got a plague that we spread originally to the dwarf over here back from him, which gives us even more money and even more time and duration on our plague. Oh, and it just gets even better. Now we're just giving plague to random people that are walking into our regions. Now it looks like the dwarf guy over here is trying to replenish a lot of his troops so that he can attack us again. But surprise, surprise, all I have to do is go create another plague, summon a plague cultist, and then just walk him over here, and now for a very low cost, he can no longer replenish, and as a matter of fact, he's just going to lose units every turn. We just got an event with a dark ravine Italian inside the pristine corpse of a colossal ancient stegodon. We can haul it into the sunlight or stuff it with maggots. Well, I mean, that's the easiest choice of my life. Okay, I am genuinely so confused. We are spreading the plague to so many people around here. Okay, this is the second time that I got the same exact plague from the dwarves, and I mean, all these plagues are just making me tons of money. Okay, and Kugeth is now level 10, which means that we can get this ability called Rotting Ways. And chance of a plague spreading, plus 50%, all armies faction-wide. But if you think that's bad, we get access to a building that also increases it by 50% for every one of these buildings that we have. Oh, big event. So this is a big deal. What this means is that now all over the place, we're gonna be seeing a bunch of chaos rifts open up. And now we get to see what exactly is it that we're trying to do. To win the game, we have to kill a demon prince from every single chaos faction. These chaos rifts that are gonna open up at some point, we have to walk through them and then use them to get into the lands of chaos. And once there, we have to fight a crap load of enemies in order to actually kill the demon prince. So at this point, we don't really have anybody else to fight, so I'm just gonna start fighting all the ogres, I think, to our right, because we need more land to take. Okay, so I'm sieging another one of these ogre settlements, and I'm a little worried. Luckily, of course, we do have our signature move, which is just clustering all of our units into a ball and then farting on the enemy in order to take them out. So hopefully that's gonna work again. So as much as it looks like these ogres are doing a lot of damage against us, we're just slowly grinding them down because they can't physically kill us. Plus, now that I have access to even more healing spells, I can use those as well. So something that makes Nurgle healing especially good is that in Warhammer 3, a lot of the healing is based as a percentage of max health. What makes that so good is that because Nurgle units have such massive HP pools, 1% of their health is like 100 health, meaning that Nurgle units benefit from regeneration far more than any other because they just have more health to give. So we just got the next thing for our hero, and it gives passive ability regeneration for our Nurglings. This means that now on top of all of our Nurglings regenerating health when they're around Kugath, they also regenerate health on their own. And on top of that, we just unlocked the Alamada of overpowered abilities, Fleshy Abundance. This spell, single-handedly, is what makes our entire strategy work. Healing per second, 1.6%. And just doing the quick math, 1.6 healing per second, duration 20 seconds, on our entire army, that means we heal more than a third of our max HP back. Now, the game does have something in place to account for this, and it's called the healing cap. Over the course of any given battle, a unit can only heal so much until they can heal no more. However, the healing cap is also based as a percentage of max HP. And because our units have some of the highest max HP pools in the game, our healing cap is really high, rendering most of our units almost completely unkillable. And now at last, the Chaos Rifts are gonna open. So we finally made our way over to one of these Chaos Rifts over here. And if I walk Kugath over to it, then we get to see a bunch of options that pop up. These are the 4 different domains that we can enter in order to fight people. We can also traverse the rift to like hyperspace jump away or just close the rift. But we're going to be entering the Dark Prince's realm, also known as Slanesh. And here we are. You can hear the weird whispers going around. Basically, the way this whole Slanesh place works is that we have 6 circles
As
of
the Lord
seduction.
of
We have to move through these various portals in order to get to the center and fight the boss.
and
But each
broken
time we move
limbs,
through a portal,
the
Slanesh is
blessings
gonna
of the
offer
Plague
some
Lord will
pretty big
replenish your
loot.
forces,
If we take it,
even
we're
as
forced
they
to
are
leave the
weakened
realm.
by
If we
enemy
don't,
action.
we can keep going. So it looks like, though, before we could close the rift, one of these Slanesh armies popped out and is probably going to attack us. It's a good thing that I can just, you know, mash down like 50 Nurglings and boom, we have a new army. And here it is, the first circle. Slanesh is basically offering us $15,000 to just fuck off. However, I don't really care. I think we can just sneak right past this rebel army by... Oh, no, we can't. Okay, yeah, it looks like we are ever so slightly blocked by this annoying army, so we're just gonna go ahead and... What? Okay, I guess us walking into it, even though we're about to fight an army, still triggered the circle. Slanesh wants to give us $40,000 and some pretty good bonuses. Unfortunately, no. Normally, we're supposed to be fighting a bunch of armies.
The enemy
but I'm
field
pretty
is
sure
flying
this guy
troops,
who's
my
below
lord.
us is actually
Bring them
taking
down
the
if they
aggro
approach
of,
your
like,
forces.
all of the Slanesh forces, and then they're just gonna try to kill him and not me. And we made it to the 3rd circle, somehow without fighting a single person, and this is just not good enough. I don't really care. And yes, it looks like the first of many of these armies is here. So unfortunately for Slanesh, I have a very secret tactic that we're gonna be employing. And there it is. There's the tactic. I have blobbed every single one of my units up into this disgusting, depraved conflagration of illness, and now I am simply going to fast forward and not move at all. And as you can see, oh no, look at that, they have AoE. Man, that's so bad. Oh, wait. See, as much as you would think that it's really bad that, you know, they're surrounding us on all angles, oh no, this could be awful. Well, why are they losing then? Most of my units are regenerating so much HP that even those massive AoE right there, they just do nothing. And in order for me to offset the damage, all I have to do is use Fleshy Abundance and upgrade it, and it casts itself on every single one of our units at the same exact time. Meaning that basically every second we are healing thousands upon thousands of HP, and they simply can't do any damage. On top of my spells that just decrease their melee attack, and they literally can't do anything. And so, in them losing 920 men, we only lost 26. And I think I pressed about 10 buttons that year. So at level 13, we get the ability for our playground to choose one of 3 ridiculously strong abilities. This one increases our damage in an area. Okay, that's alright. This one is really strong healing in an area. Okay. This one does an ungodly amount of damage in a huge area, and we can use it as many times as we want per battle. Oh, yeah, that is a little broken. Not to mention that we're really close to maxing out Kugat, and getting him his just passive damage to everybody around him at all times. Either way, though, we can progress to the next circle, and, ooh, actually, this is not a very good temptation. You're not very good at your job, are you, son? And with that, we are at the final temptation. $75,000 and a whole bunch of pretty strong ambulance. Now, Slash, that's cool. I really appreciate it. However, I did not come all this way to not kick your ass. So, I am going to kick your ass. It's time for Kugat to face down against Slanesh's Dark Prince. And the format of these battles is really interesting. So right at the beginning, you'll notice there's a whole bunch of weird icons on the map. Our army will start right here, and we essentially have to keep pushing up until we get to this final point, and we take capture points along the way. Because the map is absolutely massive. After we take each control point, we have to defend it, and we can build defenses and towers and summon reinforcements. So after taking in this first army, we now get a chance to build defenses and also regroup all of our units and defend our victory. And surprise, surprise, in that Nurgle, I can just keep building the most busted towers in the entire game, and they will obliterate everything. In the meantime, I have some very important things to attend to, such as ensuring all of my units are in a gigantic cluster. So wave 1 is on its way.
Marauders of
mostly not. Oh my god, did the towers really just take out 50% of their health in one shot? Yeah, Nurgle towers are they're pretty good, I guess. And now it's time for us to just sit here and weather the storm. Plus, most of the Slanesh units are just really fast, and even if we chase them,
Enemy reinforcements are approaching.
so the solution is to, you know, just and just to make sure that all of our guys are good, I can overcast the Aura Fleshy Abundance, and every single piece of damage we've taken is now gone. Not to mention that now I can literally click a button and just evaporate everyone around this health, making our gigantic ball strategy even better. I don't even know why they keep charging in.
Brothers in decay!
Brick wall, except it's all fleshy and squishy and repairs itself. It's not nothing. Okay, and after sitting here for quite a while, we finished the first wave off, and now we have to capture the next area. So I'm actually going to summon a couple of reinforcements, as you can see over here. They open through this portal, and those guys are just going to be spending cash even more enemies are going to keep attacking this portal.
Come
We can
on!
also use our supplies up here in order to reinforce our guys. We got just by shooting a bunch of pieces of Kugat that's so unfortunately they're going to
The Plague Weaver's fist!
big ass toes. What's kind of funny about our army is that actually all of our units are extremely low tier. Like Nurglings are ridiculously cheap and they're not actually that strong. The only reason that we're able to win is just because we have so much healing. So we have another wave coming in to just capture the next point, and I'm just going to go ahead and build a million zillion tier 4 towers, and we basically can't lose it. And as I said before, more enemies are also going to make their way from the original starting zone, but they're kind of getting destroyed. So upon capturing this point, we also get access to a couple more cooler reinforcements, such as Pox Riders of Nurgle, and I think I just summoned them on the wrong point. Yes,
The safety!
On the bright side, these guys are actually quick, but they're basically just Hog Riders. You know, if you thought it couldn't get better before, you were wrong. Okay, now that we've captured this one, we have the final capture point, defended by a lot more guys. What the heck is that? So let's just go ahead and add these guys to our giant massive wall. And now that everybody's all good, we can go ahead and just move as one down the stairs. Me and the boys on our way to watch the world premiere of Sex 2. This has lasted 30 minutes so far, and I think
Domination
of
death!
is just me walking from point A
Unspeakable
to point B
toxins.
because our guys are so freaking slow. Unfortunately, they don't have the master fitness.
They
I
die!
think he's just, oh yeah,
Calculating
he's
my
just staring at that
destination.
ass. This is cool,
On the
he's really letting you exist. destiny. And with the last capture point going our way, we're going to be going against the big old demon prince himself. This time around, I'm feeling fair. I'm going to build a single tower. What I am going to do is summon probably the best units in the entire game for Nurgle. And oh my god, I just realized I summoned the wrong point. Are you kidding me? And that was the big demon, big
One
eye. Oh, the great unseen one is so sad. He really wants to get into that. Either way, this is our final boss. We're gonna beat this guy out of the sky, or well, he can probably land on Kugat and then get his ass beat anyways. We do have a bunch of these really weird looking, like mechanical. These things are. He's still on his way.
Injection is inevitable.
Not gonna stop for anyone. Okay, and yeah, looks like we're getting surrounded from pretty much every angle, but hopefully we can out-heal. The Demon Prince is cool, I think, are going to town, but I'm gonna put my money on the one who's big. Also, he's finally got here. It took him so long, but he's so happy. I see that expression in your face. You have to bring that right up the anus of that guy. Now, this is the most ambitious crossover. Kugath and his big old brother going to town on a giant BDSM demon prince. I feel like without context that might sound worse than what it is. Mr. BDSM is
Kugat!
finally. Now, as any good chaos story ends, we go and now we're going to use him to enslave a giant demon. And with that, we have killed the first demon prince out of the world. After this, what we need to do is kill the demon prince Sikhor, Siege, and Nurgle, and then fight another boss after that. But that is for another time. And while Kugat goes and just beats the ass of this demon, I am going to take a nap. Regardless, if you like the video, consider leaving a like. Channel. Have a good rest of your day. See you.
Slaughter them!
We actually had something that happened yesterday, a situation with Tectone and another individual. So I want y'all to understand what happened here. So this individual, let me see if I can find the video real quick, okay?
To your Twitch chat, telling me I'm unprofessional for talking about this on the internet. All of you ain't my fucking ass.
Kugat! Plague!
Your flying units afford you great flexibility, Commander. Scout and harass the enemy as they maneuver.
Children! Love! Aggro! Yes! Marauders of Nurgle! Pestilent Marauders! Nurgle's pestilent brewmaster. Time to finger of sickness. Most prudent.
Pestilent marauders! Let there be rot! Ravage them!
Uga assaulting! Nurgle's command! Uga plague! Infection is inevitable. Tallyman of play!
Moving! Nose on the sheep!
Uga plague! It is done! Slaughter them! Backward care! Uga plague! They die!
Marauders of Nurgle! Drag us to the souls!
The Pox Father!
Brothers in decay!
Unspeakable Poxies!
He made the video
We'll remain
first.
guard in the reserve
You dumb
zone to became our
fucker.
enemy.
This is over an anime game. How old do you think he is? 37. He's like yelling at his brother. His brother's fucking crying. He's like, what the fuck is going on here? Can you believe that's like a 5-year-old? He does.
He made the video
We'll remain
first.
guard in the
You
reserve
dumb
zone.
We actually had something that happened yesterday, a situation with Tectone and another individual. So I want y'all to understand what happened here. So this individual, let me see if I can find a video real quick, okay?
to your Twitch chat telling me I'm unprofessional for talking about this on the internet. All of you, kiss my fucking ass. He made the video
We'll remain
first.
guard in the reserve zone
Dumb
to became our
fucker.
enemy.
This is over an anime game. How old do you think he is?
Bring me to my men.
37. He's like yelling at his brother. His brother's fucking crying. He's like, what the fuck is going on here? Can you believe that's like a 5-year-old? He does. And so I go on Twitter and I say this. I said they need to put this guy in a mental asylum. Tectone goes and makes it. Again, he needs to be in a mental asylum. He needs to have somebody. So there used to be these things that people would have, and it would make you do like this, but you couldn't do anything else. And this dude needs one of those. He needs to have one of those just to make sure that nothing bad happens.
How for 6 days I'm trying to enjoy my vacation at TwitchCon. How I have posted barely anything on YouTube that weren't just, you know, old Twitch videos recycled. And let's talk about how this Soul guy, and I mean this genuinely, this is the most disgusting shit I've ever seen in my entire 4 years.
We shall shower our foes.
We are going to talk about the actions.
Violence and sickness. Then level into the rot. Cooketh, a cake farm. Our enemies are but specimens. I'll Nurgle's love shields us. The rotting.
The acquisition of lands is the surest path to supremacy in war.
I'll concoct a perfect plan.
See that much of this area lies under your control. Complete the acquisition of this province, and you will gain complete dominion over those that exist there.
Join the grandest experiment. A most promising reagent. It will further my studies. Yes, this will aid my studies. Yes! I must test my contagion. Specimens required.
Of a very deranged, a very angry man. And this shit makes me sick. Because we could have ended this. We could have ended this. Guys, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. This is about 3-year-old metatakes that I said back in 2020. In 2020.
That's what this dude is getting mad about.
Because of 3-year-old metatakes,
Yep.
I have to deal with this stupid motherfucker saying I deserve my divorce,
Normal behavior.
sending his viewership to harass me in mass, then playing the victim. Which, by the way, if you want to check my VOD, over 1,300 messages were sent in the span of 48 hours talking about how I pretty much stop existing. I'll let you fill in the blanks yourself. About how I have an incredibly small penis. I have never seen a man talk more about my fucking penis than Austin Show.
That's a lot.
Love that guy. But the fact that 3-year-old meta takes from Genshin Impact has caused a guy to do trigger warning. If abuse makes you uncomfortable, please don't watch the following clip. This just happened. The most uncomfortable thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm sorry, Soul. I'm gonna have to hold you accountable because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And the and this whole image of, wow, you're the hero. You tell me, do you think this is the action of a hero?
Look at this. Look. Y'all just saw it. Here it is again.
A hero has been rallied to your banner. Such operatives can solve problems that no money or effort could.
Gets worse. Gets worse. And actually, no, I didn't. I made a video about me and Flip, and then you decided to respond to it.
And there are some people blaming Tectone. Yeah.
This is the person you want to defend. If this is the person that you want to claim is
because
sane
Tectone made him mad.
And you want me to tell you why I didn't take Soul seriously when I argued with him? Because a lot of people are saying, oh, you didn't take Soul seriously because he's wrong. No, I didn't take Soul seriously because he's a fucking dumb shit clown. And I'm not going to let some guy, Kermit the Frog, who thinks he's Batman, come into fucking my life and act like he's going to daddy up on me when I'm having a conversation with a guy that's 2 years old about his video and let this guy self-insert because he wants views and YouTube clout. No, I'm not going to take this guy seriously because he doesn't deserve to be taken seriously. Well, guess what, Soul? I'll talk to you serious now. Let's keep on seeing what you like to do over this fucking video.
Require
I'm going
the most
knocking shit around.
I know. Painfully silent.
Yeah, Tectone's not throwing shit around his house.
A watchful eye must be kept over expenditure for your domain to prosper. Be mindful of your treasury, for your current deficit will run you out of funds entirely if action is not taken to correct it.
Forced 2 tiers.
Yeah.
Disease and...
2 tiers because he wanted to give his perspective.
It is.
And now the video's gone missing because it's private. Because you won't let your brother speak his fucking perspective. Just like how you wouldn't let me speak mine. Saying, oh, if I respond, you're gonna claim my videos and try to take down my channel. What a fucking disgusting human being you are.
Yep.
And congratulations. You got me to be serious. That's pretty fucking hard. As a professional clown on the internet, I pride myself in being able to make light of pretty much everything. But you have my attention. You forced your brother to tears because he spoke his perspective. What does that sound like to you? Sounds like abuse to me. Anybody who goes against you, you claim. And how apropos it is.
Money is the lifeblood of success and glory. Without the population of this...
Fitted to master. I I must test my contagion. Specimens for the battle study.